Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life. And good morning, good hazy morning. It's Thursday morning, about 7 a.m. I'm up and at 'em this morning. Just feel like I have a lot to do. I haven't been in my craft room all week because I've just been so busy. So last night we had rosary over at a friend's house, and so I'd gone to the store just to get some pastries. And then I also had bought a couple of bags of candy the day before on Tuesday, just ran over to Walmart. And last night we put together almost 300 little bags of candy because our group will donate to the local homeless shelter. We've been doing it now for about 5 years. And we just donate bags of candy for the kiddos that happen to come in during the month of October. So we got that done. And then when I came home, I had a couple of emails that I needed to send out. And then I just needed to write my to-do list for today. And there are 7 things on my to-do list that have nothing to do with being in my craft room. So I'm hoping that I get to most of these things today. So I'll take you along as I get going. One of the things I have to do, number one at the top of my list, is to call Marriott today or to go online. I'll probably just go online and do it and cancel reservations. So this weekend we were supposed to be going to San Diego, which is about a 6-hour drive for us, to celebrate my cousin's birthday. And it's a special birthday because he has been undergoing some cancer treatment for the last probably about 1.5 years. But unfortunately we have some things going on here this weekend, and so I'm not going to be able to make it down there. I did see my cousin just a couple of weeks ago at my cousin's wedding, so that's a good thing. And so Raleigh said let's think about just heading down there before Christmas. So we'll do that. Another thing that I need to get done is I need to get some more tickets, and I need to pay for tickets. This same church group, our Catholic Daughter group, is having a pancake breakfast at Applebee's in a couple of weeks. And so we're selling tickets. And so I've been selling tickets to family and friends. So I need to go pick up some more tickets and pay for the tickets that I've picked up. And it's really fun. I think I've shared it on my channel before, but we sell tickets, and then Applebee's opens up just for us for 2 hours in the morning to have a breakfast. We get to be the waitresses. And then we also have a raffle, so our members donate different prizes, and so that's always fun. So I need to get that done. We have a Fresno State football game coming up, and I'm sure I've talked about this before, that our group works at the football games, and we volunteer. We work in one of the stands selling hot dogs and popcorn and beer and sodas and all of that. And so we have a game coming up on the 25th of October. And so my job is to round up all the volunteers and communicate with Fresno State, making sure that we have enough volunteers. If anybody is a new volunteer, if they need to fill out a form or they need a shirt, I do all of that. I also do all of the accounting for that, so I pick up the check. There's usually at least 2, but usually 3 of us groups, our Catholic Daughter group, and then 2 other local courts as well. So I confirm who worked and determine how that money is going to be split up, and then make sure the checks get written and all of that. And then also with this same group, we have an education contest that's coming up. I received the email with all the paperwork for it. It doesn't begin until January, but the schools like to receive the information before the holidays and before they start getting busy, so they can get it to their teachers and distribute that. And at this point, I just make sure that I have enough certificates, and I remind our group that how much money we're going to be offering as prizes, and reminding everyone the date that we're going to be judging all the entries, and all of that has to start happening right now. Next thing on my list is I have a friend that just had surgery, and she's now home, and so I'm going to be bringing her dinner. I told her I would do that either Thursday or Friday, and she said either day is fine. So I think I may be doing it today. If it doesn't happen, I'll do it tomorrow. And yesterday, guys, I went to a funeral in the morning. One of my friend's mothers died. My friend Monica's mother was 84, And it was just such a shock for her because her mom is in really good health, and her father, the parent that she had been worried about and thinking that his health was declining. And then suddenly, a week and a half ago, her mom passed. So yesterday was her funeral. It was very sad. Monica was so close to her mother. I already sent Monica a card. I had flowers sent to the funeral home for the rosary. So I'm just going to continue to pray for Monica and her family. Another thing that's on my to-do list for today is I have an overdue library book. And when our library books are overdue at our library, all they do is they send you a reminder email and they just automatically renew it for you. We never get charged. There's no such thing as book charges for overdue books. They just remind you gently and just keep renewing. So, and I know that because obviously I've done it before. So I needed to stop by the library. And the last thing, of course, I always have schoolwork. With this new job that I'm doing, mentoring student teachers, there's a lot of paperwork that's involved with that. I go observe them, then I write up their assessment, and that's just a continual process, and there's lots of writing involved. But first I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to make myself some cream of wheat, and I'm going to write in my journal. So I'm downstairs now and I'm making some cream of wheat, which I love. I don't know if you heard me say this in another video, but I made overnight oats for the first time last week when I hosted my girlfriends for a breakfast, because one of our other girlfriends who moved down to San Diego about a year and a half ago, she was in town, and every time she comes into town, which is usually every couple of months, we all try to get together. And so I hosted a breakfast and decided to make overnight oats because nobody has had them, and they like them, and so did Raleigh. I had leftover oats, but the crazy thing is I don't have any jars to put them in. So I'm going to pop over probably to Dollar General or and pick up a couple of jars, or the Dollar Tree maybe. Okay, cream of wheat is made. I also made some coffee, have my journal here. I'm at the dining room table, and it doesn't have a tablecloth on the table because the kids were over for dinner the other night, and of course, tablecloth always has to be changed after the kiddos eat dinner on it. So I just haven't put another one on. While I was sitting here, I was thinking, oh, I should show you my little fall decor here, right here. So there's a few things. Well, let me show you real quick. I have a few things out. So here's my front door. And on this little shelf right here, we have our we bought this at a yard sale for $1 a couple years ago. Got that at Home Goods. I've had that, I don't know, for so long. So that's what that looks like. And then on that window right there, I just bought one of those at Walmart. They had, it's a spider web that lights up. And so we turn it on at night. And so it's on the outside of that window. It was like $7. And then this little spider, you can see them, it's just paper. And I bought that at Hallmark. Probably like, I don't know, 45 years ago. And so we always just kind of hang it up there. Every year I say, I'm going to throw it away because, you know, there used to be lots more spiders and they've just fallen off by the wayside. So I have this little sign right here that says trick or treat. And right here where we hang our keys, I just have this little fall decor piece right there and a couple of little spiders. There's another one right here. And then, I've started rearranging a little bit my shelves. So I haven't gone back to that. I think I talked about that, how I use ChatGPT to give me some ideas about what to do with my shelves. Just haven't gotten back to that. Somebody gave me this a couple of years ago, one of my friends. I don't have anything in it. Those wooden pumpkins up there, and then just have that right there. So you can see it just kind of looks like that. And then on this fireplace, I just have this. This is 2 layers of just this black meshy stuff, and then some orange lights. This little fun house that I've had for a long time. I never used to even put anything out for Halloween, but then, you know, once you have grandkids, you know, you have to start doing that kind of stuff. So anyway, so there's that. Finished with my journal. I'm getting ready to go upstairs, but I thought I'd share with you this. Last night when I went to Rosary, my friend Sylvia that hosted, she had gone to Hawaii a couple weeks ago, and she brought me back a couple little goodies. She brought me back this little sack, which is so cute. I can absolutely use that. And she knows I love black and white. And then in this little baggie, look at that scrunchie she brought me. How pretty. I can definitely use that, or probably Zoe will use that. And then she brought me a couple of little packs of macadamia nuts. So she's so sweet. She went to Hawaii with her sister and brother-in-law and niece and nephew, and she had a really good time. And then in 2 weeks, one of my other girlfriends, Kathy, is going to Hawaii with her husband. Her husband has to go twice a year. Her husband has to go twice a year for training, and so she gets to tag along with him. So I'm so jealous. I want to be in Hawaii. All right, 12 o'clock, and I'm just coming in my craft room. I piddled around the house, getting a few things done here and there. So I just edited a video, which I forgot that I had done some shopping, like a small haul, a couple small hauls, and from like, I think a week and a half, or at least probably 2 weeks ago. Anyway, so I just edited that, so I'll be posting that in just a few minutes. And then I have some mail right here. I actually won a small giveaway from Angelica's channel, and I haven't shown that yet. And then I also, this is a swap from Erica, and I want to share that. And okay, and then this pile of stuff right here, some Happy Mail in progress. Oh, but here, let me show you this. So when we went for our Saturday YouTube meetup, we went to Bargain World, which is a thrift store that the ladies like to go to. Martha and Joyce go to quite a bit. And so they have, you know, it's kind of hit or miss on what's in there, but their prices are really good. They have these little black kind of pieces, just kind of, you know, they're cardboard. Dollhouse chipboard album, which is so cute. And so it has the front and the back. And then look at the inside of this. I can always cut that off if I can't get that to look very nice. I can always cover that with paper. But then the inside has these pages like this. So I thought, wow, that is really cute. Look at that. Here's some windows and the door. So I'm going to have to play with that. And then I also got this embossing folder. Found these border punch outs. Oh my gosh. These were so cute. There's just lots of different ones you can use in your crafting. Aren't those cute? So while we're in Sacramento, we stopped at a Michael's and a Hobby Lobby. At Hobby Lobby, I just got this Mod Podge. I like this size Mod Podge, the little bottle, because I feel like, you know, when I buy the bigger ones, it tends to dry out on me. And then got these, of course, because they were half off. I've bought these so many times and used them. They're so cute. And then got this at Hobby Lobby too. Yeah, of course, everything's on sale. This turkey foam kit makes 12. I'm going to send that to, I think, I'm going to send that to Sophie's teacher and see if she wants to make that with the kids. Or I might make it with the kids here. I'm not sure. And then I think I got this at Hobby Lobby too. Yeah. So I bought that for some Happy Meal, actually. I think these are the things from Michael's. These cute cats. And everything at Michael's was, I want to say, at least 50% off. And so Creatology cat foam shapes, 15 piece. And then these Makery toppers. Those are fun. I love that Michael's carries the pink and black for Halloween. And then I'd never bought these before. And I just don't have shaker mix bits. So I was watching a video and Stay sent someone for their challenge, sent a beautiful card that she had made. Well, everything she makes is beautiful, but so I saw these bits because I'm always having shakers on my mind, even though I don't make them that often. But treat bags, there's 12 of them, little ghosties. Thought those were cute. So didn't get a whole lot at Michael's because they just didn't have a whole lot at the particular Michael's that we went to. All right, 2:30, and I'm getting ready to head out to go pick up the kiddos from school. One of my friends that lives in San Diego called me, so we talked for about 15 minutes, so that was really nice. And so I have, let's see, Daphne, Terry, Chris. So I have some packages. So those are our friends that didn't come to the meetup on Saturday. So I just have to put postage on them. And then I'm so behind. Kimmy at Kimmy's Kitchen. Her birthday came and went, and I just have her stuff piling up, and now I'm putting it in an envelope and sending that to her. And then this is part of another Happy Meal. This is a start to a Happy Meal that I'm going to be sending out. And I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to get to the collaborations that I need to get stuff made for. 4:05, picked up the kids from school. We stopped at Starbucks, so I got a free coffee. The guy in front of me said, hey, she poured the wrong size. I only wanted a tall. And the woman was just kind of standing there, and he's like, you want to take it? I was like, sure. So I was going to order that anyway. So, and the kids got some scones and cream-based frappuccino, of course. So they're right there. Okay, Zoe, come on. Zoe has homework. And Raleigh's going to be home in about 25 minutes. We have to leave about 4:30 to take the two big ones home, because then Sophie has dance class tonight. She has folklorico dancing, and so we'll take her in a little bit. 7:30, we just got home from taking Sophie to dance. We stayed there, hung out while she had dance. They're so cute. They got their skirts tonight and tried them on. They're not finished yet. And then we dropped her off at home, stopped to get Chipotle for dinner, so we're going to eat dinner.